Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a bonus read. How are you, my bull gang? Thank you so much for collecting here. I was going to say, thanks for doing that. I do appreciate you. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. And we are a bit of a community. All of the signs. We are a bit of a community here. It is Taurus that likes to be mostly in the comments, but please, no matter what sign you are, if you're cross-watching this, thank you so much for doing it. No matter what sign you are, I'd love to be in the comments with you, get to know who you are, support you in any way that we can. We're a bit of a community here by now. So if you're a brand new, welcome. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. And if you are the ride or die, you know who you are. I appreciate you, my friends, so much. All right, it's on. Let's find out what's going on. Look, I'm just going to say the King of Swords came out on its side. That's going to be your challenge. Communication is going to be the challenge. Somebody here, it finds it very challenging to communicate how they feel. The King of Swords is somebody who's usually head over heart, right? This is someone who doesn't usually bring emotions into the situation. This person is making decisions head over heart, and it doesn't mean that Aquarius is cold like that. I know Aquarius people who are very loving and kind and emotional, but it depends where it comes up in your sign, right? If it's the personality, the sun sign, Aquarius, it can be a little tough because Aquarius can be a little rigid in their thinking. But I feel like somebody who's been rigid in their thinking is actually softening up here. This is the passive energy of the Knight of Cups. Somebody here, I feel like this King of Swords has been thinking about, what do I do next? Like, it feels like the king wants to engage with their emotions here with the Queen of Wands. Somebody here is very attractive. I want to say this Queen of Wands here is someone who is attracting people. When you are the Queen of Wands, you are someone who is not only beautiful to look at, but your energy is amazing. You are someone who's very independent. You're someone who's possibly or probably someone who is always trying to either start up businesses, or you do have a business. This is someone who's forged through fire. This person's been through a lot. They have a lot of knowledge. Look, if you've been through a lot of, like, if your life has been a shit show, just going to say it out loud. If your life has been a shit show, you're probably the wisest person on the block. You're probably the wisest person in the room. And I'm not talking about smarts, because being wise and being smart are two separate things, but they can be synonymous. Two things can be true at the same time. I want to say that this person is very fiery. They know what they want. They're going to go get the thing that they want, and they don't take advice from anybody. I'm just going to say this person is kind of rigid in their thinking, my way or the highway. I feel like though this king is sort of softening up just a little bit, I want to say, thinking of getting out of this king's cloak here, putting down the swords, and maybe getting on the horse, right? Got a lot of blue here. It's like somebody wants to speak about their emotions to the Queen of Wands. I want to say the Queen of Wands has their back to the King of Swords. The Queen of Wands could be you. We've got feminine and masculine leaning energies here. But please understand, we're not reading body parts, right? So we have a woman on this card, but we do have the feminine that can also have masculine energy, actually does have masculine energy, and the masculine leaning that does have feminine energy. We do have the Seven of Cups. Somebody's super confused. Taurus, look, I never intend to come here and give you a love reading, because I feel like that will happen organically, right? When I come here, I don't say, this is what I'm reading about today. I just want the universe to tell you what's going on. I feel like you are looking for someone in love, like you're looking for a partner. I wouldn't say that maybe you're looking to jump right in, although the Queen of Wands probably would, though. This is a person who's in fire. But I want to say what the Two of Cups is it's a choice. And so I feel like you have a choice in love, and I feel like it's coming to you. We do have 3 cups here, right? 2 cups and 1. There's going to be some type of reunion, or you're going to be invited out to a social place. So for some of you, this could be a brand new connection, someone that you meet really smart at the social gathering, right? At a friend's place or some place that you went out for dinner, maybe to the bar, whatever it is. And I feel like you have your pick. I want to say you have your choice. You have your pick, because I feel like you are in an not only attractive on the outside and the inside, but you're in an energy that you are attracting things to yourself. So I feel like you've got the king on your radar here. I want to say the king's thinking about emotions when they see you. And I don't think this king is thinking about it before they see you. I think that they like that you're a little bit aloof, because this person is a little bit aloof, but I'm saying aloof because like the Queen of Wands is like, I don't really care what you think, right? I'm going to do my thing and I don't really care what you think. You guys go ahead and do what you need to. And I feel like the fact that you're not facing this king is kind of a turn on for the king. I want to say that you're on your own doing your thing. You don't need this person. This person loves that they have to pursue you, because I feel like you just do what you want when you want to do it. Now, I feel like this king is confused or overwhelmed, maybe. Maybe the king thinks that love or romance is an illusion with the Seven of Cups. But I feel like somebody's about to get an understanding about emotional things that they never had before. I feel like this king is an expert at walking away from things, I want to say, because we have the 7, 8, but then we have 2 more, which is 10. Understand, right? These 2 people are both looking for, like the 10 of Cups, they're both looking for emotional, the apex of emotional happiness here. Tell me about this king. I think that this king thinks that romance is an illusion because he deals in swords, right? I feel like he thinks that this emotions are illusion here. We do have the 8 of Cups. I called it out, and here it is, right? We have the Page of Swords. You know what? I feel like this king has learned a lesson. It feels like this king in the past has put a lot of energy and time and growth and patience into a relationship that didn't work out because the 8 of Cups is here. And so that's why this king, 7 and 1 is 8. I called it, and 8 of Cups shows up, right? This is what this king thinks about love. This king thinks that, you know what, it's just going to end up me cutting you out or you cutting me out or somebody walking away. We're going to get hurt. But look, there's 1 sword in the hand of the page, 1 sword in the hand of the king. So I feel like somebody's got a block as it pertains to emotional things. And it feels like this king has already been engaged in so emotional things, and it feels like it ends up in disconnection. But I just want to say that the King of Swords can be a little bit disconnected, aloof, detached, right? And so I think that this is the perfect mate for the King of Swords, because this person is also can be a little bit aloof and detached. Like, it's, you know, detachment isn't a bad thing. It's a mastery is what it is. When you really don't care what the hell's going on around you, you can just be your person. And the Aquarius doesn't really give a crap what everyone else is doing. We are in a general read, so please understand this is representative of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. And the Queen of Wands, who is Sagittarius, is on her way to doing whatever she wants, right? It's like she doesn't really care what you think about what she's doing. Tell me about this queen, please. Tell me about this queen who is maybe not looking for love, or I feel like because her arms are open that she's open to love. So I want to say that she's open to the 2 of Cups. Tell me about this queen, please. Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, okay, and the Fool. So this Queen of Wands, if it's you might have some Piscean energy. You don't have to, but the High Priestess energy is somebody who is possibly dabbling in the esoterics. Maybe they're a card reader. Maybe they are a medium or a psychic, or they have psychic intuition, so they can see around corners. They know what's coming up next. I feel like this person, who I think is your energy, Taurus, I feel like this person is somebody who has hit the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like things, like everything has changed in their life since they realize that they are very psychic. It feels like this person knows that there's a new beginning, right? There's a psychic knowing, right? That's what Piscean energy is. It's like, it's not just hoping or wishing. It's like, I know this is coming, just like I know my name. When someone asks me what time it is, I look at my watch and I know it. It's like, that's the knowing this person has, that something is about to change. And it feels like you could have fire energy, you could have water energy. This is Aries and Sagittarius. We do have also the fixed signs, right? Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, which tells me that this queen, although she's made of fire, is a little bit patient, because I feel like, your energy is Taurus, right? So you could have Taurus and fire in your chart as well, in the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is Jupiter energy, right? Also, Jupiter is Sagittarian energy, ruled by Sagittarius. So I feel like this queen is minding her business, I want to say, but she has a knowing that something is about to change. Something is creeping up behind her, and she knows that something is about to change. So I feel like the queen goes ahead and makes herself available to go to all kinds of social things, maybe makes excuses with her friends. You know what, we need to go out for dinner. We haven't seen each other in a while, just so she can be in public. Maybe she is sort of scanning the room, wondering if her person is in that room. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please, and the 2 of Cups. We do have the Ace of Swords. We do have the Magician, right? Clarity that I can manifest anything that I want. That's the strength of the Queen. And the Nine of Pentacles, very solid, very determined, but also very confident. This person has got their back to everything. It's like whatever's meant for me will never pass me by. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that here. This is someone who, if you don't have fire in the chart, it doesn't matter. I feel like you're super confident with the way you look, the way you move, the money you make, the confidence that you have is in your stability, your pentacle life. And I feel like you're getting a lot of clarity about your manifestation, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And this, like, it kind of plays into that, right? I have a knowing that things are changing in a really positive direction because it's divine timing and it's a fated moment. Things are about to change. I'm about to have some sort of a new beginning. So I feel like somebody is about to meet the King of Swords out somewhere. And I don't think it's going to be anyone that anybody's like fixes you up with. I don't think this is anybody that you know, Taurus. I think it's probably a new energy. And I want to say that if you're the one that's been waiting, because the Seven of Pentacles is here, I think it's because this king, this particular king, needs to get out of their head about the way they feel about relationships. I feel like this person's ready to jump on the horse and become the knight, to very bravely walk up behind you and say, hey, you know, hi. You know, I feel like somebody is going to be very forward, and that would be the person who is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about justice, please. This is karmic justice here. Yeah, look, the Ten of Cups is here, and it feels like there is karmic justice here. I called out the Ten of Cups, right? 7, 8, and 10 is 2 is 10. So the Ten of Cups is here, and we also have the Three of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands. I just want to say to you to please be patient, and I know you don't like the P word, Taurus, because you're probably the most patient in the zodiac, but the Three of Wands is telling me here that your ships are coming in. The ships are coming in. It is right behind you. I feel like it's like right around the corner for some of you. And I feel like you are about to get some karmic justice here. Truth is about to come out. Somebody is about to be very honest with you. And we do have the Eight of Wands. Someone's about to take their shot with you. That's what it feels like here. But I feel like this king is sort of arguing with themselves, sort of hanging back. I'm not sure if I want to do it. Like, will the queen, will that beautiful queen, whether they're feminine, masculine, handsome, or beautiful, will that person want to talk to me? Like, you might even intimidate this. Look, it's not easy to intimidate the King of Swords. That person doesn't get intimidated. They're pretty solid. But I feel like just the fact that you're good looking, maybe handsome or beautiful, maybe makes them feel a little bit timid about what comes next. What they should do next. Like, they feel your magic, they see your magic, but I feel like when they do see you, they get sort of a clarity about you right away. They do want to open conversation. This person, I feel, is going to open the conversation with the Queen of Wands, take the place on the table wherever you are here. Tell me what the outcome is here for Taurus, please. Tell me what this ends up being. What is this? Tell me what this ends up being here. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Judgment card, and we have the Two of Wands. I want to say, Taurus, that you are preparing for this. I want to say that you know something's around the corner. You feel it. I see you saying it in the comments that what is going on? And I want to say that the last half of the month is supposed to be spectacular for Taurus energy. We do have the Judgment card. I want to say that you're making a decision to keep your boundaries super tight. And I want to say that maybe it's almost like a little bit of defensive energy, but I also feel like it's protection. It's like you are protecting the self, keeping your boundaries tight. Boundaries are for you, not for them. And I want to say what the Judgment is here, that you're the one who wants to be able to make the decision about who you let into your life. And so we do have the Seven Wands, right? The 6 wands are across the bottom here, which is victory. And I feel like somebody wants victory with you, but I feel like you're a little bit defensive, that you might not say yes right away. I feel like this is a time of preparation, and you know it, that you are about to go on some sort of really big adventure. You're about to go out there and find out what life is all about. It's like a change. It goes from night to day. This is the tipping point or the changing point in your life, Taurus, where you're not going to recognize your life a year from now, because the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's like you're making the biggest decision of your life. But as you meet the person, whoever they are, that's coming up behind you, whether they're a water sign or an air sign, and it doesn't matter to me. But I feel like the point I need to make here is that the decision is yours, and you are making a decision here to move forward here amongst the fire. I want to say we have 7 and we have 2 more wands, 9. You're almost there, right? We're almost at the end of the cycle, Taurus. It's totally around the corner for some of you. So I feel like that's what's going to happen here. I feel like you're going to make a decision. And it's not going to be an easy decision, I feel. It feels like you will take it away when this person meets you. I feel like you're going to be very careful because you're behind your boundaries. You've set up your boundaries really tight, which is a very healthy way to deal with meeting a new person. Not pushing them away, but giving yourself some boundaries like, I'll allow that person to speak with me. I might give them my phone number, but maybe I'll take theirs and let them know that I'll call them if I need them. I feel like you're making decisions, and I feel like you're not saying everything you want to say up front. I feel like the person I'm talking to is someone who's mastered detachment. And like I say, detachment is a good thing where you can kind of look at everything that's happening, Taurus, without reacting right away, because there's a lot of fire here. You don't want to react. But I feel like you are holding on to the hope that you will find somebody who is chitter chattery, and that's this person. It could be someone who's Gemini, or someone who just loves to talk, who's highly intelligent, because you're highly intelligent. You're very logical and you know some things. And so I feel like the person that you meet is going to be able to meet you that way. It's called being sapiosexual. For some of you, it's like, yeah, you're great, you look good, but do you have a marble rolling around in there? Like, I feel like for some of you, you're like, I need to know that there is somebody really smart in there. You need to be able to teach the queen something, and the queen needs to be able to teach the king something. We need to be teaching each other some stuff. Anyways, I think that there is going to be a turning point here, Taurus, and I feel like it's coming very soon. This is all the future energy, right? And here it comes. It's raging at you, my friend. Could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. Could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius. We also have a lot of fire here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. We've got Piscean energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got some Libra energy. Now we have Cancer. Yeah, it is somebody who I think is pulled away from another relationship, like I was talking about here. Somebody pulled away from the chaos, wants to go to the calm. This person, I feel, is somebody who keeps their feelings under the surface, which accounts for this person being quite aloof. And that makes sense that they're a little bit nervous to come forward because they see your worth immediately. All right, I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I appreciate you. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm out. Bye-bye.